It's recording, okay. Hopefully it stops flickering on the recording.
Oh, and it's back.
Okay.
It's back.
Okay. Yeah,
oh,
I know.
God damn it.
So we're gonna start with a little aside here.
On rocks
This
I
horrible
stood
poet.
amidst the sea. Before me nymphs of ancient times.
We can have a talk with him now.
It's
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. So, that's a
Sensual.
sample of his poetry. He's horrible. Everybody loves him, though. So, we can sarcastically kind of get in on his poetry making with our own. So, dark veils between fire and ice. Ah, rah! The loneliness of the elder man. Yeah, boom, pow!
What? I beg your pardon?
In the fangs of violence, my heart laughs, so hot, yet so cold. Oh no, such woe, crotch, oh, ayah!
But by the righteous path, this is incredible. I've never heard anything like this before. Tell me, my lady, where did you learn this? Who taught you poetry?
No one, I'm an autodidact. Whatever.
Blazes.
Self-taught.
Self-taught. Malthus truly did bless you with talent. Tell me, may I interpret your poem? It's just I have to.
Be my guest.
Well then, I hope this is not too much of a leap. But does your first line, the one with the dancing elder between fire and ice, deal with the socio-sexual isolation of old people in feudal societies? I may be wrong, but that was the first thought that came to my head.
That's what I meant indeed by Malthus. Here I was thinking the metaphor was too risky.
No, not at all. I was particularly moved
Oh,
by
it's
how you
crunchy.
used onomatopoeia in line 4 and 6.
Crunchy or cringy?
Brutal noises at the end of each verse symbolize the hedonistic, violent way of life among the common people who have absolutely no regard for the lonely man.
Exactly. Wow. What about the second poem?
You. Well, that's a tough one. To me, it sounds like the inner voice of a murderer. Yes, exactly. Here, he celebrates his bloodthirsty way of life. In the fangs of violence, my heart laughs. And then, suddenly, justice ends him, which is once again conveyed through those guttural noises. And I have to say, how you use the uneven number of verses as a metaphor for the discord that results from such a lifestyle is nothing short of brilliant. If that's what you meant by it, of course. You did, didn't you?
Yes, you're incredible. I thought no one would ever understand.
Clearly, being a
You know what? They wouldn't.
being a fleshless one makes you extremely good at all things, including poetry.
I tell them I'm a poet. Poet, they ask? What kind of profession is that? So now I simply tell them I'm an innkeep. That is something they are able to grasp with their limited intellect. Easy answers. That's what people long for. But you know what? I would rather die hungry than become one of those soulless pot-boiler artists who make a fortune off their stupid stories. Like, Jonas Schmid does. Do you know him? Mundane rubbish. That's all he writes, but you'll find it on
Yes,
every
totally,
bookshelf.
that's what I meant. It's
It's a
Chungus.
disgrace. Pure and simple.
It's Chungus.
Why are Schmid's stories so bad?
What? What kind of
It's
question
Big
is that?
Chungus.
How can something that so many people like not be rubbish?
You mean anything that's
That's true.
successful has to be trite?
Of course. Not everyone has been blessed with an artist's intellect, you know. There are two kinds of writers. Small minds who give the common people fodder that helps them feel smart, and true artists who want more from life. Those who create, with no greed for gold and fame, bound solely by the calling of the muse.
Personally, I'm not sure I agree.
Well, then you're certainly more of a simpleton than I thought you were. Hard to believe the gods would waste so much.
There's the Xbox people, and then there's the
Suppose it would be better for
Nintendo
both of us
Switch
if this
people, or the
conversation
Wii U
ends here
people.
and now.
Luck blessed.
And I get a
The
little
fuck
bit
you
of
gotta say?
Him of the desert.
People who like. Damn it! I can't even not burn myself in this conversation.
Really, you should think about that.
What is it you were gonna say?
Like there's the trite Lin fans, and then there's the I don't know.
You're a Lin fan, so
The enlightened souls who like Erica/Ephraim. Isn't that right, Jax?
I am going to leave this call and never come back if you ever say that again.
I have no idea what's being said. I'm gonna enjoy my popcorn.
No, nobody here supports
I'm
incest.
going to stab you with this sewing needle, and I'm gonna quit playing tabletop and never return if you ever speak that again.
Whatever those words
No,
were
wait.
to me, they were fighting words.
Okay, feed with cuteness. Now,
It's being real chungy right now.
It's okay, it's a little chunky for me. I think it's because it's trying to save at the same time. Can you stop that? Wow, why are you chunking now? You were fine like 2 minutes ago. What's your problem?
Is it important?
No, it's not. Anyway, I guess I'm blaming Jespar for this.
wow,
Yep.
nice sword.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually here. Before I actually talk to you, Jespar, I'm sorry. Hold on, give me a second. I'm level 52 now, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. What were you at the beginning? Level 6 when we left.
Yeah. So I decided to literally do everything I could that's not going to be,
Hilarious.
yeah, we're not doing, I guess, on screen. Also, yeah, I guess Jaspar's really happy to see me. He's been here for over a month and a half. Waiting.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
Not really. I'm used to big cities.
Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
You know, have you been surrounded by these skipping children the entire time?
Oh my god.
Because they just shoved me, okay? That's true.
Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Yeah, that's
I have
right. Remember what
questions.
happens when he dresses you?
You're an adventurer, are you?
Yeah,
Oh right, you get the awful hat.
God.
Oh, how do they say
Yeah,
it?
the god awful outfit.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Dad told me that's where the
Okay, so
Come on, fashion disaster.
Yeah, we need to
God.
remind up at a certain point. Change clothes.
I know.
so if you got the opportunity to have a nice romantic relationship with Jespar with lots of banging, but he needs you to wear that hat all the time.
Fuck no, not that kind of. Not that hat with that dress.
Would you become a Kalia fan?
No, because Nera would just turn into a bear. It's like,
That
really? You're
wouldn't
gonna
solve
demand?
anything, really.
Really? You demand the hat here? My answer is bear.
Would you just go and live in the woods instead of dating anyone?
That's a viable option. Yeah, go, walk, run. You're free. You're finally free of the marketplace. Run.
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them the magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they pass that, reduces to an endurable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about them.
Yep.
Okay, almost there.
Listen, V.
What's V saying?
I did not see the wood of that sign. Back off, V.
Oh. No. Are you okay?
I just almost died. Yes, I'm playing Splatoon in. I was playing other stuff, but then I went back to Splatoon. Such as,
You were King.
you know... Yes, I was playing Kingmaker.
And then Okadayo lost everything.
Yeah. Ekun had a very bad time at the Caden Kalian Festival.
To be honest, I feel like he would.
It's true.
Why would you
I'm surprised you never got that result. It's really hard. It's like a DC of 26 or something
Oh, yeah.
to succeed on that.
I remember getting as fast as I could. I got espionage like ridiculously high really fast. And so like Ekun could not, very rarely did he fail.
He needs Constitution for it though, and that is hard
it's
for him.
Constitution now? It used to be Dex.
I think for Wharton I believe it's Constitution.
It used to be Dex. That's why he used to be super high.
It sucks.
Because Dex is like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, for Dex, he's literally built for Dex. Dex is his best stat. I would love if it was Dex.
Who are you and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jespar Delveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Ah, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Annoyed.
Marija de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for her. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect.
I finally got all of the council slots too.
Oh wow,
You
it's
have my
literally
word, fair
taking me
lady.
long enough.
Thank you.
It did take me a long time. Because I thought that I had Divine at rank 3, and I figured that would be enough to get the Magister. But it was not.
No.
And then I was spending so much time having harem research curse shit.
But whoa, what?
Yeah, you have to research curses and stuff in Kingmaker.
Yeah, there's like a million curses that have
I
in
think
Kingmaker.
I started to ignore the curse research. I was just like, I'm just gonna get my stats up, and then if I have the time, then I'll do curses.
I mean, I started off ignoring it, but now I finally have some goddamn time on my hands, and a Magister to help with the curse research.
Yeah.
Like, after you're done with Armag, it's like, oh wow, there's so much nothing that I need to do right now. I can actually be a king for a little while.
Yeah, I think you have almost like a good solid year before the next arc starts.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
a really,
good.
really long time. And then the next arc starts and it pops off.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. It's not the fact that you said curses that threw me off. It's the fact that I heard you say harem that threw me off.
Oh, Harem. No, Harem's a dude. He's a dwarf.
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
Oh.
He's a cleric of Brodus.
Yeah, he's really cool. Oh, and
Okay.
I'm sorry, Korka, because I know your character would have hated mine for this, but
Sorry? You're sorry?
I helped. Yes. I helped out that Arison witch.
Fuck you. That's Small Paw's fault by fuck you.
I mean, I helped. I helped the sister, the one who didn't make the initial invitation, because I found her in the woods, and she was like, I'm also evil winter witch, and I understand that we can come to an agreement, and I'll give you extra stuff.
I feel like I don't remember this happening. Did it happen for me? Was
Did
this
you
like
not?
a random account?
Did you not meet anyone from Arison?
I only thing I remember from Irison is something in Pitax.
No. There's a you get a request from one of the head witches in Arison.
There's something in Pitax
It's
that involved bluffing, or whatever, and like it was funny because I had IDs do it. Like she bluffed and was all sorts of shit about Irzin. I was like, this is like the most perfect line ever for her.
No, there's this is how the story goes. Basically, you receive a letter saying from like one of the witch high nobles of Irzin saying, "Hey, there's an outlaw in your land.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
never
get
seen
her.
this.
Help me get this bitch." And I ignored it because it said you could, so I was like, "Fuck it, I don't want to help someone from Irzin." But then it resolved itself anyway, even though I didn't do the quest. And it was like, "Hey, we found her," and I was like, "Oh, fine, I guess I'll go meet her. Guess we'll go like apprehend this lady. Why not?" And then she was like, "I am the sister of that girl who gave you the initial thing," and it's like, "I'll help you out. I'll pay you extra." And I'm like, well, it sounds like this is going to cause a lot of turmoil in Irzin, so why the hell not?
Yeah, I never saw that.
Oh,
It might have been something maybe that was added later.
maybe.
I don't know. I feel like at some point I should replay Kingmaker,
There-
especially
yeah.
now that it's not as buggy from what I understand.
Yeah, there's tons of new stuff, and of course the DLC where you get to play as Megarvarn, and
You're not Megarvarn. I know that you are somebody working for him because I've seen other people on Tumblr that are have played through it and liked it quite a lot. Actually, you're like a general for him or something. You're like his general slot basically is what you are. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyway, bullshit of bullshitness.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters.
Yeah, a lot
Nobody
of
will suspect
bullshit,
someone
and
who's already in the
apparently
temple.
Spars maxed
Anyway,
out
I
on
think
the
it's about
bluff.
time I
Also,
tell you a little bit
Uni,
more about this
he's
employee of mine.
asking you
His name is
to tell me
Constantine
about this,
Firespark, and
Heron
he's one of
character.
Narathzil Orenthiel's former
Harem is a cleric of Grotus.
master, Orenthiel
He's
brought
very
his ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of
depressed?
the former arch enemies of
Question
the Order.
mark?
He's kind of
my
They
God.
Eeyore.
green, while the Order
Yeah,
is white.
he basically he sucked at being a blacksmith and a priest of Torag,
So hard.
and everyone said that the Torag cursed him, so he left and he joined a cult of Grotus, and they were like, "Hey, you know what's great?
Even the keepers like having him around.
The end
Let's
times.
hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions.
Don't have to worry about things when nothing matters because we're all gonna die." And Harem was like,
God.
"Yes, I am down for this." And he became a cleric of Grotus, and then you meet him, and now he's my high priest.
Yeah, because this is Kreia.
And yet V claims he can't channel with shit.
He cannot channel worth shit.
He is the worst at channeling.
Yeah, he's definitely more of a fighting cleric, and I've got lots of fighty people already, so I pretty much don't use him.
Yeah,
But he's fun, and he's definitely you can smell the Avalon on him.
Yeah, you can way smell the Avalon on him. He smells heavy of Avalon.
Because he's one of those guys that's like, fuck the gods, or fuck, like, society, or whatever.
Yeah.
And he has that kind of, he talks in a way that is very Chris Avalon-like, where it's very flowery and broken. And it's always about, like, what's a way of putting it? Like, he's like a counterculture dwarf, right? Because everyone else is like, Torag.
But love
And
Torag.
he's like, fuck Torag.
He conflicts a little with Ekun because Ekun also worships Torag.
Yeah, Ekun
Okay,
worships Torag despite being like a dude.
Yeah, despite
Like a
being a
human.
human. He's like, oh, I also like Torag. Torag is pretty sweet, which makes sense because he was like a carpenter or something
Yeah.
before he was a ranger,
All right, here we are.
a depressed ranger,
Hang on.
Such a good ranger.
amazing ranger, best at the job.
Oh, by the way, I think I might have done
The
this.
sarcasm is just dripping.
Oh, he's a great ranger.
No,
No,
we're not being sarcastic.
Statistically, he's amazing.
But
He's also very depressed.
He's extraordinarily depressed.
Because Trolls ate his family.
Yeah, he watched them eat his family.
oh,
Like, he straight up says, I think one of the trolls, like, ripped his wife in half in front of him.
Yeah, pretty
Oh!
No.
What? Now who the heck
He has every reason to be depressed.
man?
Yeah, he's got good reason. And kind of his whole personal quest is to try and either give him purpose through his anger or to try and help him chill out and move on with his life. And because Kreia took all the neutral options, he kind of ended up becoming like a crazy, I'm going to kill all the trolls.
Yeah, for IDs, obviously, he chilled out and learned to appreciate his friends and family. And, like, to me, it always felt like he was, like, your coolest big brother ever.
Mm.
I'm sure
He ended up,
let's save that for later. This particular lady over here.
he made a nice bow.
Arcane fever.
I don't know if you got that.
I think we get armor instead on mine from...
Oh yeah, no, he crafts like a really cool bow that's very good. And I gave it to him.
The one girl, the lady that likes him, has a crush on him.
Different,
I can't remember.
Oh.
Just feel her aura.
Yeah.
See it. Plus, she's from Narim, just as you are.
Oh crap! I'm gonna die probably.
For nostalgia's sake.
No.
I really hope you're not
No,
wasting
you
my
have
time.
to live. Uni, you have to turn 30 while Enderal is still going.
It's gonna happen no matter what.
I know. I love.
I will be 30 even if I'm dead.
That chair over there. Take a seat.
No. You don't understand. We have to celebrate your 30th birthday with the Shari dying.
Yeah, can we not? That would legitimately
That's
bum me
literally
out.
the session we're starting with.
Alright then. This will tickle a little.
I mean, the happiest quest in the game is also in that session, so.
No, you're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow and powerful.
Let's not do that to Uni.
Yeah, can we play something different?
No.
With that aura,
I mean,
I'm
we haven't
surprised
finished Chrono
that
Trigger
you haven't
yet,
turned
so...
into an Obaya by now.
No. We're gonna do it that day.
Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything.
You're so mean.
It's okay. Listen, I'm serious. The happiest quest in the game is honestly also in that session.
Where is this supposed to lead?
Uni can come in late.
Uni and Jax were more referring to the Lashari dying than anything else.
Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
And this chapel on the water every time I touch one of those stones. Actually, no, we've asked these all before. I'm not gonna bother. Again, I didn't just imagine these visions. They felt different somehow, a little real.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
This is the happiest question is depressed
with the dreams.
as overhaul.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your...
Hold on. While you're having this rant, hold on. I'm gonna do something. Excuse me, Constantine. Can I go into items, please?
fingers on? These
No, absolutely not.
Where are you?
documents are confidential for heck's sake.
Jespar, here. Take your hat back.
Like you, actually, always had a weakness.
I'm better now.
I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Kilo Renthil here, didn't you, Mysa?
And then
And
all
you
of a
told
sudden,
me that in this vision of yours,
Rose
the veiled
had
woman
a
said this.
Jespar, and
It all
everyone
begins
stopped,
with the
What
dreams.
the fuck?
And it goes on.
What? Is that true?
It is actually dreams and shit.
Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room?
A glistening white light and charred bodies, but their flesh was unnatural and gray, and I heard all these voices.
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyance back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
How can we do that? Get my magic under control?
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
Lashery?
Yeah, remember he gets her name wrong all the time?
Oh, right.
Yep.
A shortcut, isn't there a reason this journey to the water is lengthy as it is?
There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their
he honestly
cradles,
calls multiple
and the
people
Keepers
by the
do
wrong
their
names.
best to keep
It's
anything progressive out
Sometimes
of their country.
multiple wrong names, if he
But
feels
please,
like it.
if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care.
Alright, then I'll do this ritual of yours. Where can I find this Lashery?
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rashengrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you.
Man,
Ah,
Jackson's
give me that
internet
knife of
is
yours.
being really mean tonight.
Okay, now you'd have to
Yeah.
be a total
Whoop.
idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Jax's
Quite a
internet was
character, isn't
chunking yesterday,
But
too.
I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my fair lady. I'll see you around.
Bye-bye. Time to get rid of these trash clothes, motherfucker. Let me out!
Hello.
Jax, did you live?
Hi.
No, please don't stare at me, little dog. You're not getting popcorn.
It's because I'm on my data, because the internet is much worse. So it's like crunchy.
Crunchy. Extra special crunch.
I'm dead.
And he died again, from what I just understood.
Yeah, but I can come back.
Are,
As long as my partners are alive.
Are you sure?
are you playing something, Uni?
He's
Yep.
playing whatchamacallit.
Splatoon.
Splatty.
Oh!
Splatoon.
Splatty.
Splatty.
I refuse to call it anything else but Splatty. Okay, there.
You know that's valid.
Okay, here. No. I don't have to worry about this the rest of the game now. Here, come here. Go on the back now. Now it'll sit right. And I'm gonna toss some shit in the fountain.
Where are you tossing shit into the fountain?
Well, I don't know. I don't want it. Here, somebody wants these ugly clothes. Come claim them. They're naturally getting
You
washed.
shouldn't throw shit into the fountain. That makes the water dirty.
It's not like it's, you know, somewhere important. It's only the fucking temple, sun temple thing. Anyway, we're gonna start burning through this right away. Okay, so I'm gonna go run every day like the last one, and then we're gonna actually start our new arc. Our first forgotten story, so to speak. Did I remember that? Our first true forgotten story. Which is the Golden...
Can I be right back really fast?
Yeah, you can. It's a part you've seen before, and then we'll be going into it. You'll have
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank God the dog left. Oh, why did I go to the... I'm so stupid.
Hear my words, O path abiding.
I went to the wrong place. Next time I will go to the right place when I click on the sign. No, I won't. I never go to the right place. Wee. Oh, are you dying?
Someone dying?
Are you dying?
I'm not dying.
Not good. I'm trying to curse you into
No
dying. I want to see you suddenly go, ah, dang it, as you get splatted. Oh
Hey,
shit, because
turn.
it's not evening yet. God damn it. Fuck you. Okay, fine. We're gonna start the Golden Sickle then first, I guess. Good thing is, it's not that important, this first quest. It's pretty much do this and do that.
I was about to say, white dancing!
Yeah, there's white dancing, but I forgot. Yeah, you can't do this one until evening. This one or the second one until evening. So I guess I'll go fuck myself. I went to the right place anyway. I had gone to the right place. I needed to be in the marketplace to start the Golden Sickle.
White people dancing. Yes, I'll...
See, Uni, I don't know everything. I forget that sometimes the quests are bound to time.
Hello.
Yes, hello, small child. Please move so I can go to the marketplace. So I'm going to tell you now how we're going to run Golden Sickle, I guess, on our way loading over there. Actually, no, I'll wait for Jax to get back, and then I will talk about how we'll be running the Golden Sickle.
What's that?
You're not
The first forgotten story. They are, well, you'll see. They own this trading post here, which should give you a hint of what they are. Yeah, they own trading posts. What would that make them?
It would make them traders.
Yes, traders and merchants. They are Enderal's trading / merchant league, I guess. Guild. Guild would be the correct word, I think. Not league. I'll let the very pleasant old man in here take it away and explain.
Yes?
What is this exactly? Is this place the Golden Sickle?
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? The Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants' guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And, of course, we advocate for path-abiding trade in the name of the Lord.
In the name of the Lord.
Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work, path-abidingness, and love of our craft.
God, it's fucking cold up here.
Hi, Jax. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back. You don't sound quite convinced, to be honest.
Is that so? Oh, I wouldn't be here if that were the case, now would I?
I see. And how exactly does your guild work? What are the rules?
Well, that's simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to work towards the benefits of all other Sickle merchants. He or she swears to respect our principles and pays a monthly token fee to the guild, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust. Walk blessed.
Oh, don't kick me out. I'm looking for paid work. Do you have any?
There's always work. But if the Sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
And how am I supposed to do that?
Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
Okay.
Walk
So,
blessed.
the start is fairly easy. You just gotta find 3 different people. I can't remember which ones, or all 3 of them. Well, I can remember 2 of them. No, this guy. Okay, here, we'll start getting yours, because you're the one that I have to go running around the fucking town for. Mendel's Penny Pouches said I should ask if I can help out in the trading post. Can I lend you a hand?
Yes, you can.
Penny
Take these papers here to the farmer.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, Penny
Eljas
Pouches.
Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier.
That's the first thing that
What are these papers?
was
Doesn't matter.
first thing that
Just
came to mind
hurry.
for some reason was penitentiary.
Yeah, it's kind of, I guess, almost. I see. Where can I find this Goodwill?
He works at Vorek's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can't miss him. Good luck.
You can't miss the ginger, and then this is the other person. Can I lend you a hand with anything?
You're a day laborer, aren't you? Poor you. I know how much convincing it takes for old Mendelez to give you a proper job. But it's your lucky day. I actually have something. Yesterday, I lost my necklace here, somewhere in the trading post. It's small and silver-colored, and it's very important to me. I wanted to go look at myself, but I'm lucky if I find time to breathe with all that work we have to do. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelez what a great addition to the Sickle you'd be.
Somewhere in the trading post is a little vague. Do you remember where you saw it?
Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help finding it, would I?
Alright. I'll put a good word for me when Penny Pouches asks you, and I'll find your necklace.
That's a deal. Good luck.
So we're actually going to start out immediately and do hers. I can't remember which side fucking post I have to start on. It's Wild where she got her necklace. I just can't remember where she got it. Where exactly. Oh no, I know where it is. It's the back room. Ah, I fell. God dang it. Okay.
You shouldn't do that.
I should not, but I do it anyway. There we go. Is it up here, or is it on the other side? I think it's on the other side. Yeah, it's on the other side. God damn it. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a shiny thing for me to steal later. Got it.
Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
Don't worry about that. I just said that. Excuse me. I don't know how she got her necklace up here, but there's her necklace.
How the heck?
I don't know either. Oh, here's the third guy, I think. Oh, gosh. I'm looking to start working for the Sickle. Anything I could help you with?
Oh, you want to impress good old Penny Pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you can do for me. Just in front of the trading post, there's an old beggar. He stinks like a bloody badger and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Get rid of him, and I'll tell our quartermaster what a good fit for Sickle you are.
Shouldn't the guard take care of this?
Hey, but they lack the firm hand it takes to deal with scum like that. All they do is scold him a little, and the next day he'll be right back on our doorstep.
And how exactly am I supposed to get rid of him?
I don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that.
This guy has a terrible voice actor.
Yeah, and also you want me to beat up an old beggar? Forget that.
Glad to hear that. You have my recommendation, fair lady.
I gotta say that the guards in Enderal are just as useful as the guards in Skyrim. That is to say, not at all.
Also, he gave her the recommendation because she said fuck off. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry?
That was a test, and you passed it. Decency's a rare sight these days, and you just proved you have it. Now let me get back to work.
Basically be a good human being for that guy. That's all you needed. I did want to sit down at the table, but I guess, you know, however the fuck you lost your necklace, lady, we're, like, sitting down together. Is this your necklace?
Show me. Well, I'll be damned. You found it. Where was it?
Up on the beams, on a barrel.
Aha. However it got there. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Mendelis will only hear the best from me.
You were...
Move along.
Yeah.
Did that seem like a good private location to bang people in?
No.
That's my suspicion.
Yeah, it didn't seem very private, though. It was kind of out there in front of all the beds. Maybe she and whoever she was banging are kind of, you know, into people watching. I don't want to think about that. Jax agree. Now we just go take this letter to this other motherfucker, and we can actually properly begin. So how we're gonna run this is, I guess there's, 1, 2, possibly 3, depending on choices, points that I guess kind of drive the narrative of this. I will tell you when they are. I'm not picking during those parts. You fuckers will be.
Walk blessed.
Oh boy.
You guys will determine what route we pick to go through the Golden Sickle. But otherwise I will be in charge. It's 2 to 3 points, depending on, what we do. Because one route has another split point on it. I won't tell you if we're on that route or not, though. Until after the arc is done. Oh, what?
Nah, V was going to think about it. Think about this!
What are we thinking about?
The choices.
Maybe. But all I know right now, it feels like paranoia is sitting on my right shoulder, yelling into my ear.
Why?
A fellow traveler. Huh. Greetings.
Because my head is screwed on weird, and
Yes?
it goes into weird places. Oh no, V was talking about the secret sex.
A penny, madame.
Secret sex?
Please,
What?
Just one penny.
Oh! I completely forgot we just had that conversation.
Holy shit!
I honestly, we stopped having it and I deleted it from my brain. I should have caught those dragonflies. I need those for Kimika. Oh well. Yeah, I would like to keep my head above the water. Motherfucking game, please. Please. I don't like this. It's the fastest way across here, but I would prefer not to go.
That didn't register at all in my own head, V. Shit.
They had very public secret sex. No, let's never talk about it again.
Holy.
Almost sure.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty glad right now that the audio is crunchy.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
No, I'm saying I can't understand what you guys are saying, and I think I'd rather not.
I think all Jax heard was sex. And is seeing what V is saying. Which I can't
I'm not looking at the chat, so I have no idea what V is saying, and it's going to stay that way.
I have no idea what V is saying either. I am as blind as you are. So you're the Elder's Goodwill. I have some papers for you from the Golden Sickle.
Ah, excellent. Many thanks, madame.
But also, since things are kind of crunchy, I won't be doing many choices.
That's okay. You'll know.
I'll leave it up to everybody else. And just listen.
I don't know. Trying to rethink my queue. I don't think we're picking one tonight. It'll all be tomorrow night. All the choices will be tomorrow, or not tomorrow night. Next session.
Yeah.
Presuming I don't blow through these, because the other thing is when I ran this originally, I did this at like level, 20, reasonable level to do this. So things were kind of hard.
Oh, gee, that was a very nice thing to say, V.
I don't know
what
V.
It's so nice to appreciate
What did he
those
say?
two and yell how much you love and care about them.
Oh, is he saying how much he hates us?
Yes.
Yeah.
V?
Yeah, I figured.
V, I hate you and your girlish figure. Put a finger up your butt.
You see. Great, this is the perfect time to profess my undying hatred for the both of you. I hope you suffer the most unimaginable ways possible.
Why do you hate me?
You know,
what have I ever done to you
fuck
besides
you,
compliment your
V,
girlish
I'm
figure?
trying.
What to say? What the hell? The hell, V?
I can understand you
trying.
going after Jax, but I don't understand you going after me.
Because I guess we're a package deal now.
Oh, we come together now? That's great. Okay. And then I guess Uni
I'm going after you
voices.
because you think you're older than me, is what he says.
I am older than you by 2 weeks. I win.
V is yelling, shut the fuck up.
No, you shut up, Halloween birthday boy.
Okay, but listen, there's nothing wrong with being born on a... That just means presents. Double the candy.
No,
You don't get presents on Halloween, you just get candy.
And I also said double
Say that, okay, Mayor, say that to anybody born on Christmas and they'll punch you in the face.
My dad came from a fairly poor family. He got Christmas and birthday as a single present.
You know, I was trying to be optimistic.
Depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
What?
My, controller died in the middle of the game.
Oh, poor thing.
Play handheld mode, obviously.
Turns out Uni's really bad at handheld mode.
You can't do the online in handheld mode.
Oh, even worse. You can't even try.
What?
Well, you need, well, on mine, you need, because my internet in the school is bad and weird. I need to be,
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. I was about to be really, really confused and worried.
Okay, I lent a hand where I could. Do I have enough recommendations now?
Let's see. Doria said you're honest and not afraid to get your hands dirty. And that means something.
I'm more concerned about that amulet than I ever was.
You should go introduce yourself to him. He might have a job for you.
Oh shit, I forgot to fucking turn. Sorry, excuse me, I'll be right back, sir. I forgot to tell the guy I delivered his letters. Whoops. I gave the letters. Do I have a recommendation?
Yes, you do. Thanks for helping.
I'm sorry, it was a long walk back and we were talking about shit. My brain did not connect. There are recommendations.
Doria's
amulet's disgusting.
Gunham said you're all right. I suppose that's as much of a compliment as you can get from him.
Yep.
Old Rogash said you're a path-abiding soul, and he's one of the
Also,
eldest
Mayor,
workers here.
I have to say, my birthday is 2 days before American
That's
Independence
an
Day.
result. You seem to be reliable, and we
I
always have use for reliable
Yes.
people.
Even more like shit.
But still, we can use you.
The only good part about that is that all the fireworks are for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Except that fireworks give me migraines.
Oops. So, am I now a member of the Golden Sickle after just those two
Why,
things?
of course. But tomorrow you can move into the guild's house and
Oh my
Harold
god,
will come to wash your feet.
the holiday,
I
V.
like you know that? You're still so green and honest. That's a rare sight in this trade.
So I have to be a merchant to become a real member of the guild?
If you're after the badge, yes. But you don't seem like the merchant type to me. But that's not a problem, however. With the right attitude, maybe you could reach the rank of vassal, or even protector.
Never happened.
But that's a long way up.
What conversation, V?
What is it that a vassal does exactly, or a protector?
Guard the holy dealings of the sickle, of course. Only a fool would send a caravan through the powder desert without a proper escort, and reliable mercenaries are as rare as a talking Leorin. But that's what vassals and protectors are for. But let's not get straight away, shall we? If you're really planning to get hired as a vassal, you'll need to do more than run a few errands.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm ready for more work. What can I do for you?
Well, aren't you eager? But it's your lucky day. There is something. But be warned, you'll have to earn your money this time.
That's what I'm here for. What do you need?
Well, that'll need a bit of explaining first. As you may already know, a good merchant doesn't depend only on himself, but also on his suppliers. With the best skinners, nothing without fur. The best bakers, nothing without flour. And that is the problem. Helga Hafner is a farmer who's been producing grain for the sickle for 10 years now. Since 2 moons ago, however, his fields lie fallow.
And you want me to find the reason for this, right?
Right. But I need someone who can do it discreetly, which makes you the perfect fit for this task. Hafner doesn't know you, and he must not find out that we sent you.
What? Why?
Because we suspect that his fields will stay barren permanently, whatever's causing it. He denies it, but we have to know. And that is your job. Handle it properly, and it won't be to your disadvantage.
So what if Hafner's fields stay barren? What will you do?
Kill the contract, of course. A farmer who doesn't deliver is of no worth to us.
That's kind of harsh. I mean, makes sense, but kind of harsh.
Well, true words. But that is how the world works, isn't it? You eat or get eaten.
Alright, I'll find out what's causing this barrenness.
That's what I wanted to hear. Do you have a map? Now here, that's where you'll find his farm. And again, stay low.
Well, I mean, I'm too tall to stay low, so... eat shit.
Speaking of eating shit, I think Jax is in again.
Jax is gonna die repeatedly tonight, it's okay. Jax lives and dies and lives again.
So are you saying that he's a phoenix?
Yes, he is the best phoenix. And I'm waiting for V to come back with some sassy comeback. I can talk. I know what English is. I say messing up every other word.
Sassy come back for what? I couldn't hear you over the devil's crying, says V.
Oof. Rude. Okay, let's see if it's late enough finally to fucking trigger this. It might not be. If not, it might not be. The night not be. I can talk so well.
Might not be enough.
If not, we'll just progress until it is late enough to get this off the docket, but before it fails.
Okay. V saying, listen, I'm dividing my attention between this, hell, and hell.
Hell?
Which died.
Yeah, welcome back, you're alive.
Hi, Jax.
What do you mean, hell and hell? Oh, are you playing, like, on that difficulty, or...?
On Dante Must Die?
Oh, he's playing on Dante Must Die, okay.
Yep. Yeah. V just confirmed. Oh. Yeah, no, not DMD, Agent H.
Yeah, no, he is playing on Hell and Hellend. Okay.
Madame?
Okay.
Oi! You there!
No, don't talk to me, you drunk motherfucker. Okay, this is giving me the marker, so I'm gonna look in here and see if it'll fucking trigger so I can get rid of it. Which sounds really cold and callous. Sorry, Jespar, but I'm trying to get rid of you for right now. I'm trying to temporarily yeet you out of my game, so I can do the Golden Sickle in peace.
He can go find a dick to suck for now.
I mean, what?
You're not wrong, Jack. You're not wrong.
He has that kind of energy.
Okay, he is here. Okay, we can set this off. Also, I really would have stabbed the white dancer.
I was about to say the white dancing thing.
But I know I can't because he's God, essentially. He's like really, really powerful and controlled by a headband, and I don't know how.
Also,
you don't need to know how.
Maid!
Jim came. Come
on, take a seat. Anyone?
Wait, what did you say? Repeat that, Mare. I want you to say it out loud again.
V says, "Damn it, Jespar, you penniless hooker."
Come on, take a seat.
It's all your fault, Jespar.
And
You're
now
a
I
penniless.
suddenly have the impulse to suplex people. And what the fuck am I seeing, Uni? That looks like a skeleton.
Tell me.
Apparently 5e has an undead creature called a shark jaw skeleton, which is just a skeleton made out of a bunch of shark jaws.
Okay.
And now I feel extremely apprehensive about Monday's game.
It's Cuddle Jaws eventually.
And they're lawfully evil for some reason.
Okay.
Oh golly.
Honestly, I'm trying to make sense of all this.
Good luck with that. I'm quite curious
Good
to
luck
see
with
how
that.
things keep on with
Good
you.
luck with trying
You're
to make
different.
sense of
I
things.
noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around?
Response.
I figure it must be quite the change from Nerem.
Oh, well, I was gone for a month and a half doing everything.
Yeah,
Like,
I can
literally
picture
did everything I could
You
that
know,
was not rude
This
doing
is
this for
exactly
us.
the reason why I
Besides,
love
I think
inns
Thalgr.
so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
See, you're not wrong, Jax. He has that energy. See, yeah, richest set table indeed.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
What, you want to leave in spite of all that's happening?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion. I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garments so we may both bathe in Malthus's holy light.
That skeleton is beautiful.
Actually, not that bad, don't you think?
Is Ray in the chat saying the skeleton is beautiful? Because I would agree, even though I can't see it. It's
Yes,
made out
Ray
of
just
shark
said
jaw.
beautiful.
Good. Very convincing.
Oh, you're too kind.
Yeah,
But you know,
Ray's
at
in
the
the
end of
chat
the day,
just said
I guess
beautiful.
I'd probably lack
So I'm
both the
assuming
pathos
she's referring
and
to the
the
skeleton.
idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers
Tony,
up
what are
there
you
talk
snorting
about
at?
sellswords
Are you
like
looking
me.
at the
I
jaws?
could save 30 virgins from a Myra.
No, I'm just listening to you
At the
guys.
end of the day, they'd
Oh.
always say I
I
did it
guess
for the
you can
money,
laugh at us.
because I wanted to bet the women, or whatever.
That's all you
I'm
do
driven
is
by
laugh
inferior
at us.
motives. While no matter
As we
what
try to
their
plot
actions end
against
in,
you, the
they
GM
are good
overlord.
guys because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish. because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
Okay. Do I want to go through all this?
Are we good now?
Are we good now what?
I think he's referring to his net.
Jax, are you alive? Oh no, I don't think Jax is alive.
Well, he's still on the call, so...
He's half alive, half dead. Jax!
God.
Jax, you're alive!
Alive!
I can understand an eighth of what you're saying.
Oh no, Jax, no! So what you're saying is in the end, every person just wants to be happy. That's the purpose of life.
Yeah. Seek bliss and avoid pain, as the wise hermit likes to say. And believe me, once you realize that that's how people just work, life is a lot better.
You have to have some kind of goal in your life, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. And this goal is called surviving. And if possible, to be able to enjoy a good glass of wine or an exciting night from time to time.
Just to be clear, what you're saying is that we're all egotists, even though the people others call heroes. I'm trying to get rid of my whole
Places, you make it sound so
conference, but
dramatic. Doing something for your own sake doesn't make you selfish. But yeah, basically that's it.
Okay, I can't be harassed anymore, thank God. I'm safe. I no longer have things the animals want. How can you be so sure there's no other purpose in our life, no other reason for our existence?
I don't know. Call it a feeling. But if there is such a thing as a universal point to our lives, then I'm pretty sure we won't find it within the pre-digested philosophies or religions most people believe in. And hey, I'd be the last one to reject this great truth if she were to knock on my door, naked and tits jiggling. But until then, I'd rather try and find my own answers.
Oh boy.
Louise! Okay, yeah, there's sense in that, I'll admit.
Really? I was half expecting you to throw insults at me. That's what people usually do when I tell them that. But I guess life is full of surprises. Anyway, I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Kile leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it.
For what it's worth, I wouldn't mind you stay. The city needs more good-looking mercenaries.
Well, it most recently gained a good-looking Naramese woman. Maybe that'll make up for when I leave. Keep your chin up.
It's okay. I have to go investigate farmers in their fields. It's so exciting.
No bad. Sorry.
Just, it's the best. Ah, there you are. Hello.
Jespar frowns upon your unexciting life choices.
Finds out you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna go do that. I'm just gonna, you know, help the merchants.
Hey.
David's
Hi.
alive! Good timing.
David is alive. Jax's internet is being utter shit.
Yeah, Jax is gonna be way attached to the recording. David's gonna be attached to like the
There's
first
a picture in the
chunk.
There's a picture in the chat with the picture of "Let me in, let me in."
Yeah, let me in's gonna go around again in a while. Okay, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to use this. I'm so stupid. The dumb bitch disease is strong in me.
What have I missed? Did I miss bears?
You have not missed bears yet. The bear is not
There
come
has
out.
been no bears.
Bear's not come out yet. We haven't had a reason to pull out the bear. You've missed us starting the very start
Trying
of the
so
first...
eyes.
Hey, Jax.
It's alright, Jax.
It's okay, Jax. This is also why it's recorded. You've missed the very start, I guess, of the... Well, tying up the end to the pre on the main quest to the, I guess.
Yeah.
Up to before the taming the waves nonsense,
it's-
and then you missed the very start of the Golden Sickle, which was run a bunch of errands and then get assigned to go investigate why this farmer's fields have gone fallow. It's so exciting.
Alright.
Or rather, not why
See
they've
what's
gone
up
fallow,
with
but...
those fields. As when he met his...
No.
Not yet.
Has what? He like, or David, you
Soon.
left?
Walk west. Yes?
New waifu.
New waifu? Oh no, we've not met new waifu yet. Uni's waifu is
New
coming.
waifu is life.
Uni's new waifu is coming. She is part of this arc. Oh, not this particular quest, but she's part
I was
of
gonna
this
say,
arc.
like, is she the reason why the fields don't grow?
Yeah, yes, it was always, it's always a woman's fault. For why a man's fields may grow.
Cool.
World of magic, you never know.
A famine monster. I love
She'd
it.
be like the bad girl who turns good because she's sexy, and all good-looking people turn out to be good in the end.
Do they though? Do they?
In fiction, yes, most of the time.
Are you sure about that?
If they yes, then it's a done deal for them.
Oh.
Like Voldemort.
Give me the buff.
Remember when
Butterfly.
Voldemort was like in school? He was like a prefect, had a good thing going for him. Then he got like the snake nose, and it was all downhill from there.
I'm 95% certain that wasn't out the order.
Pretty sure that wasn't the order of the Phoenix Seven.
Mayor is talking about something else now.
I was hearing crap about Harry Potter.
Harry Potter in order.
Oh,
there's
we
Jax.
lost Uni.
Oh, Uni
What?
died.
I'm alive.
No.
Alright, now it's Uni. Is it Jax?
Jax died.
It's Jax.
Jax is dead.
Jax's net has been on the fritz all night.
Uni play in the arms of the angels.
We're here.
Oh, no, we
Next
got a
number 55.
Okay, welcome to the fallow farmer fields. This smell, what is that? So apparently they stink really bad.
What? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. This is my property.
I'm just passing by. You happen to know which is Borik's farm?
Borik's farm? Just go south from here. It's not far. I have to go. Walk blessed.
So now we've kept our cover. The next step is to,
You sounded a little nervous.
This guy's very awkward.
is actually
Makes
to
me
go
think he's up to something.
into this, ruin back here. Cause, that's kind of the source of the stinky.
Yeah, so we really didn't want us to be on his land for
Well, we just
reasons.
walked past him, like, what?
Oh, we're slightly less crunchy now.
Oh, Jax is stopping the crunch. Oh, I don't know why I picked those up. I don't need those. I'll just sell them later, I guess, to the alchemists. And there's lots of dead things in here. Are they the source of the stinky?
I would hope so.
Are they, though? Oh, shit, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me!
Why are you yelling? V, why were you yelling? What is not alright? I'm confused.
V, what's not alright? Explain yourself.
I don't know when he said this because everything was crunchy before.
Uni was the one who said it's not alright.
Uni, what's not alright?
Oh.
I don't remember.
No, V said right here, no, it's not alright. Nothing is. Get in here, Jack. Oh. Okay, I see now. And then, okay.
Oh, was it this hobo mage making it stanky? I don't think so. It seems a little, obvious. I'll have to go further into this thing. Oops. Sorry, it does that occasionally where it's like, oh yeah, because I have a high lock picking, it's like, oh yeah, you'll find, or sorry, not lock picking, it's connected to the,
Did you find some sort of horrible stinkhole in this farm?
Well, we're in the ruin behind it, and there's lots of dead things in here. Well, skeletons, not so much like rotted dead flesh. And then there was a mage back here, but, you know, there's more to this place, like through this door over here. And I don't think, like, you know, this is particularly stinky. It's not stanky enough.
I don't... V said hobo mage smells like takeout food in PS4. Kind of like Jack.
Listen!
Shots fired.
I mean, maybe if I ate takeout more often.
I don't think Jax can afford to eat takeout that often.
I mean, I can now because I have a job.
This is true.
I haven't eaten takeout in like 2 months.
She's a quest giver at a lighthouse.
Yeah, that's right, Jax.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can think of when I think of like a lighthouse profession. That you're some sort of spooky lighthouse keeper.
Like, all I'm really doing is like, I'm like a quote unquote cashier.
I love it.
Like, because I have 2 shifts. Like, 1 shift I'll be downstairs, and that's like at the cash register, and like making sure I'm not sending like 50 people up the stairs and stuff like that. And then the other shift is actually at the top of the lighthouse.
So lighthouse dad, you're the lighthouse dad now.
And that's to make sure that people don't like jump off and like throw shit off and like do stupid stuff.
You're not
How popular a destination is this lighthouse?
What?
How popular a destination is this lighthouse?
Pretty popular.
Hey, I think I'm starting to find the stink. You know, look at these purple clouds. That's pretty stanky.
Purple clouds?
Like, it's on a...
Purple clouds emanating from here, which you can see there's a lot of mushrooms.
Ooh, will they make your carrying capacity go up?
No. Unfortunately, these are not the ultimate ice claws. They will not make my carrying capacity better. I tried. They were very disappointing. In fact, actually, you don't want to eat these mushrooms at all. There's another zone that uses these particular mushrooms.
Meanwhile, Jess is going scream,
which you guys have seen during the main quest. It's the Whisperwood. What happens when you get close to the mushrooms in the Whisperwood?
I don't know.
Arcane fever go way up.
Oh.
These are very bad shrooms.
You're still in, Jax.
You got him.
I got him. I'll get you next. Let's see. Open the gate. Okay. Nothing back here. That's the way down, okay. Good adventurers go right.
What? That's not the case.
No, Not all of them.
Shh. No, I'm trying to fuck with Uni now. Oh, ignore the fact these all have stolen markers. I totally didn't go on a food heist prior to this session.
No,
where I just walked into somebody's house and stole all the food out of their house. Because I'm a careless god, and I was like, oh, that amuses me.
I mean, why would you do that? You could just buy the food.
I could, or I could steal all their honey.
Yeah. Like a true murder hobo.
Yeah, like a masterful murder hobo. Listen, I was more like picking their locks, anybody's locks, for stray little scraps of XP, because I was like, oh, why the fuck not? Might as well commit to that hobo life. Oops. Okay, let's hop down. Down the pipes. Whoops. Okay, almost did a real big bad. Okay. Whoa! Are we having an issue here, or? Yay! You found the rest of the world! Okay. When did that get glitched? Because that was fine when I ran in here on my original saves. Oh well. Oh, okay, here. Motherfucker!
Am I in?
Hello?
Yes! Hello!
Yes.
God, finally.
Oh, that's right, I have these all on command keys again. So I have a nice little spell, by the way, now that I don't have to mine these anymore. I just throw the stud in and it gives me the money for it. It's really nice.
Huh.
It's really convenient as a spell. I was like, oh my
I
god.
want a free tattoo.
What do you mean a free tattoo? Who's offering
Talking
tattoos?
to V.
Strahd campaign.
Oh.
There's a guy in the Were Ravens who has magical tattoos.
That's right, yeah, you guys
Oh,
didn't get to
I
get
thought he
that
meant
free
like a real place that gave out free tattoos. Never
Who
mind.
would give out free tattoos? For real.
I can dream.
Oh, it's right here. The side open it. Yeah. So somebody's been living down here a little.
To answer that question, Quarka, V says the military.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Which question?
Who would give out free tattoos?
Does the military really give you free tattoos, V? Have you gotten your free tattoo?
I mean, the
Weird.
people
If you have
in
a
the
tattoo,
military,
get into the military.
There's a bunch of
But once you get into the military, they're like, let's get inked up.
Well, then find the Marine and go get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So these mushrooms are real stanky and bad, and we gotta find, where is she? Whoops. Here's the mommy mushroom.
Do you have to fight it?
I have to stab it, or at least try to. Oh, wait. Get out of the current!
Okay, so to say what
It's
you was trying to say earlier,
There's a guy.
Kill the mother shroom, the spores will stay in
However,
healthier
if you go
soil
overseas,
for the next 10 years,
call
at
it, be
least.
like, yo, blah blah blah, American troop, and just get one.
So yeah, this guy was like, oh yeah, you can't stab that, and the spores will stay in this guy's soil for at least the next 10 years. And you are...
Menhir Harius. But that doesn't matter anymore. No one will remember me a few moons from now.
So I take it you caught this? You planted these, nice shrooms?
Aye, well spotted. So, go ahead. Take me in, beat me up, whatever. Hope you feel good about it.
Is it? There's usually the part where...
Listen, dude, you really don't want to give me ideas.
And don't you try to convince me of your innocence?
Why would I? Let this fucking son of a Vashir starve to death. And his children, too. That's the good thing about the Golden Sickle, you know. As path-abiding and pious as they pretend to be, in the end they only care about the coin.
I feel like this guy just wants to die.
Explain yourself?
To what end? I bet you've got it all figured out by now, haven't you? The evil Eterna ruined the pious farmer. What did he tell you, huh? Malthus punishes me for me sins. That stunt has always worked well for him, even back then.
I really didn't talk to the guy. He was just kind of nervous and wanted me to leave his land alone. And also back then, I'm guessing you know Hafner well.
Hafner. He pretends to be a stupid farmer, but he isn't. Not at all. Yes, I know him. We both grew up at the Farmer's Coast, and it's where we'll die. A little earlier than I thought, but still.
In other words, you're, what, childhood friends? What do you do, backstab you?
That's a nice word for it. I take it you know everything has gone to shit around here over the past 2 years.
Backstab?
With all
Not a
the
nice word.
brigands, the animals, and the living dead. Well, guess what? It's us farmers who feel it the most. And even worse, with every caravan that gets robbed, the craftsmen inside the city put less trust in us small men and prefer to buy from Borek with his well-armed, escorted caravans instead.
And what does that have to do with Hafner?
I'm getting there. You see, Borek undoubtedly saw the situation we were in, and in its infinite benevolence, offered us a deal. The 2 most productive farmers can transport their goods through his caravan for a small fee. Elegonus Brewstrong was one of them, and the other one was, or should have been, me.
But Hafner wanted your place.
He did. And I would have never let him down, for fuck's sakes. I would have shared me place in the caravan with him like friends do. We would have made no fortune that way, but still. It would have been enough for us and our families to survive on. But no, 50-50 wasn't enough for that scum. So what does that son of a Vatir do? Poisons me cattle. That fucking bastard poisons me cattle.
Okay, so someone killed your cows. What makes you so sure it was Hafner?
That miserable pissbag didn't even bother to deny it. Sorry, Menier, that's just how the world works. But of course, that's only what he said to me. To everyone else, he was so sorry for what had happened to me.
So your friend Hafner ruined you just to get your place in Borg's caravan. That's drastic.
Drastic. That's one way to put it. For 6 months now, we haven't sold anything. But, you know, that isn't even the worst part. The worst part is to go begging with me children and me woman knowing it, while Hafner lives on like just before.
Why did you tell the guard about this?
The guard responsible for the Farmer's Coast is made up of a half a dozen simpletons, all of whom Hafner knows far too well for them to believe me. It would have been pointless.
And that's why you planted the mushrooms here and blighted Hafner's field. You wanted revenge.
It took me a long time.
Did you say it would have been pointless? That means you didn't even try to bring this guy to justice?
Just to see that fucking smile wiped off his face.
So he's lazy and dumb.
Well, what has it cost you?
The spores. I'm no arcanist, but they've taken their toll on me too. My sight has gotten worse, and I've had these headaches for weeks now. But still, that's a small price to pay for justice.
So wow, you're literally killing yourself, and you didn't even try to get the guard involved.
Yeah. It's a regular carousel of idiots around here, aren't they?
Why exactly should I believe you? This could be a made-up story for you to wriggle your way out of this.
If you're really stupid enough to believe that, go ahead. I don't give a shit.
Okay, well then, so what now? What grand ending do you plan to get you out of this?
There's only one way to end this.
I don't know. One way seems a little drastic. I feel like there are other options on the table here.
Here, we're gonna go about this though with the best possible ending, I guess, to this quest. If what you've just said is true, that changes a lot. Hafner should face justice for what he's done.
You're full of surprise.
Like there are other options, like going to the police.
How are you planning on doing that? Hafner
You haven't
so
even
good at
tried
lying,
to
he
do.
should put a Chilean to shame. And I have no proof for what he's done to me cows. He, on the other hand...
Okay, let's get out of here. I'll explain to penny pouches and a guard, you know, get the cops involved, and explain what happened.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
But... Alright, I'll come with you. If not for you, then for me children. Back there's a trap door. It will lead us outside. Go if you're ready. I'll follow.
So, if you outright accuse him, by the way, you see how he's dramatically standing here on this edge over this huge pit of water? He'll throw himself off into it. And he'll throw himself off into it and kill himself.
Like a bitch.
Yeah, he will absolutely kill himself. So, this is the best way to go about it, so he doesn't.
Jack says the next time his internet goes, he's gonna stay out, because it's annoying.
Yeah, it's okay. Again, this is why things are recorded, is people aren't here, or things aren't working.
Shit that.
Yeah, shit happens, and that's totally fine.
The curse!
The curse? It's not even Curse of Strahd night.
Yeah, I know, but it's ramping up. It's ramping up
This
for
is
it.
true. This is true. We're almost there. We only got tomorrow. And then the next night is Curse.
Sunday, fun day.
Sunday, fun day. Sunday, dinner time. A dinner and a murder.
Possibly murder. Possibly.
That's a lie.
Possibly
Well,
murder.
from-
Possibly a mystery.
Yeah,
Possibly a
from-
murder mystery. Like Clue.
Please, no.
Lie or not, I don't see what that changes
Say it
about
was
the
hot in
situation you're in.
the living room.
Hafner, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. Our cooperation is over.
I'm gonna say this right now. Trashman would never, ever think
This is
of
not
Rodon
fair.
being
How can you
the
say the sickle
murderer?
respects the
Never.
righteous path, and at the
You
same
would never-
time let me
you would never
fall
suspect.
victim to this intrigue?
Never see
What
it
about me
coming,
kids?
even though
Me
Emily
wife?
already known.
What am I
Emily
supposed
would
to
always
tell
have
them?
Never see it come, man.
Fucking liar.
Yeah.
Put that away now!
You're a disgrace.
What in Malthus's name has gotten into human ear? I just don't understand.
These farmers are your employees, Contour Master. What do you want me to do? Decide or I'll take in both of them.
What? But...
Shut up!
Work.
The wind's like trying to rip my door open.
As I said, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon, Hafner. We'll have to look for another supplier. Urias, you said your cows are all dead? The sickle will provide you with a loan. 500 pennies. Go see landlord Boric with the money, and he will sell you new cattle.
What?
Cows are cheap as fuck, man.
Delivery 2 moons from now. You will sell it to us at half price for the next 3 years. After that, we will see. My dame, take Hafner into custody and see what there is to Urias' story. The sickle will cover your expenses for this.
Understood. And Urias? If he really did poison Hafner's field, he should face the tribunal for that.
Well, that's for you to decide. But we don't yet know what drove Urias to do it. But everybody knows what the spores can do to your sanity. Plus, if Hafner really did poison his cows, the tribunal might consider a mild sentence. For now, just take Hafner.
All right.
And there he
Urias,
goes.
you will hear
Rest
from
in
me.
pieces, Jax.
Hafner, come with me.
In the arms of... Oh, and she's back.
And back.
And gone. Back in the arms of the angels.
It won't end like this, Mynheer. I swear it.
Actually, it will.
Why have you done this?
Don't ask. And don't think this is over. You will face consequences for what you've done. But still, if your story turns out to be true, I'm sure the sentence will be mild. Now
Cut
go
to him
back
hanging next to the other guy.
I'm sure the sentence will be mild.
Thank you, madame.
And the other guy from the other quest.
Yeah, that guy's getting spared this time for sure. We're gonna make
Tribunal is a bunch of assholes from what I've seen.
Yeah. Why? What?
I applaud your heroism.
Bunch of classes,
But you
assholes,
were paid to find
actually.
the cause of the barrenness and report back to me, not to play Lorem Waterblade.
That's the worst
If
kind.
you really
I
plan
don't
on
give a
advancing
fuck
the
about the
city,
farmers.
You should leave your ideals elsewhere. This is business, nothing more. You'll get half your normal pay.
What the? But it ended all well, didn't it?
You may think that, yes. But until the deal with Hurius bears fruit, it will cost us dearly. Plus, until he's able to deliver, we will have to buy from landlord Boric again, and he charges twice as much as the small farmers do. We lost, full scale.
Look, even if this deal wasn't worth it economically, people will learn of the Sickle's benevolence. That will make up for your loss.
Yeah, but dude, just take the win.
You know what? You might be right about that.
Earlier this day, you were considering jumping into a ravine. Just take the win.
Oh no, it's not this guy, it was the other guy.
Oh.
The other guy got paid for his cows, actually.
Unfortunately.
Gets a loan to get new cows.
No.
He really...
the 500 pennies, the chump change to buy new cows.
Yeah.
Wow, they
Hell,
spend
we
all that
could've
time
done
talking about. No, you need to be the bestest, most laud, most path-abiding, nice guy to be part of this guild, and then we immediately are getting
Immediately
into.
go, no,
you should
it's
have.
all about the money. We lie.
No, you should have just let them all starve to death and made us not have to pay anything for it.
But now, no, now you uncovered the truth. God fucking damn it. Why did you do that? You motherfucker. So, yeah, that quest really sets the tone for the rest of the guild. Now you truly understand, really fast how the Golden Sickle actually works.
Wow, so
They're
literally it
actually
was just a very thin veneer of them being nice people.
Oh, but you haven't met the head of the guild yet, so, you can make your judgments when we meet him, which I think will not be long from now. It should pretty shortly. Yeah, it should be pretty shortly.
Can't wait.
And then you'll meet the head
Can't wait to see
of
what kind of
another
asshole this guy's gonna be.
corporation. Oh, all of them are such fucking delights. I love the Golden Sickle and
So I
everybody
heard you
involved.
cost us 500 pennies for the kettle. That doesn't put you in very high standing with us.
Yeah, I'm like, my character
Also,
probably...
I like how that asshole just had to ask if it would have gotten a loan.
Mm-hmm. It really bothers me that he was ready to give up on everyone so easily and yet tried absolutely nothing to remedy the situation himself.
The
He
problem
literally
is,
just had to say, my cows are dead, and they would have given him a loan.
Yeah, the problem is numerous times the Arc Guard has proven themselves as like, fuck you. We just don't care.
Just
really.
don't care.
This isn't worth the effort.
That's just how it is.
Fuck Christ. Get off the
My
cannon. I'm
house
trying to jump
presents,
into
my
the water
friend.
so I can go to my spot to sleep. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck
Okay,
that. I'm just gonna
madame.
take a jump. So I can sleep till morning
All
so
I
we
want
can
to do is
continue.
just go the fuck to sleep, and you
Madame.
won't even let me do that.
I gotta go sleep in my
Assholes.
barn that I found, which might have people outside of it because I haven't been over there in a few days. So it might have reset. So we're probably gonna teleport over there and immediately have to kill 2 men.
So thinking about that witch quest that I mentioned before,
Yeah.
what would your character have done?
Explain the witch quest again in better detail to me.
Okay, one of the... Actually, I'm going to look up the names of the noble witches, because bleh.
Oh yeah, actually, because I'll know off the queen names, because that's the noble witches have the names of the queens they're descended from as their surname.
So, Uni and Clark are talking about Kingfinder, David.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're just talking specifically about I guess a sequence in Kingfinder that I was added after I beat the game, that concerns some Irisan witches, and I was playing my character as, she's an Ira, or an Ira, whoever would have fucking say that, so yeah, she, understands Irisan. Actually, it's an Ira that grew up in Irisan. with the
Someday
shitty
I
stuff
will
again.
actually get my computer back, and then I can return to that game. Someday.
The hobos? There are murder hobos. You're
Yeah.
gonna get murdered by the godly hobo.
The godly hobo.
Yeah, me, the master murder hobo. No.
You paid for that.
Is that the stag king or the stag person? The bandits.
Oh yeah, actually the stag lord, yeah, is the bandit king. I don't care that camp was. I don't know why I went to at 9 a.m. That means they'll all be actually properly in their spots. We'll go with it. B is for bandits, and then T is for trolls. And K is for kobolds. And then I can't remember. I don't know how to describe the next one after that.
Together.
No, I don't know how to describe the next quest after that as something is for something.
I was like, I hope someone understood that reference.
Oh yeah, I do. That
Judd.
has been around. I was a little kid since I was
What? What?
I think is how it's said. They're the ruling class of Irison, descendants of Baba Yaga.
Oh yeah, Jodwicca. Yeah, the Jodwicca. That's obviously. If you're any sort of witch descended from the queens, and hence Baba Yaga herself, you are a Jodwicca. That's all the nobles in your sense.
That's the picture that we get for them.
Baba Yaga.
Okay.
No, that's just one of her descendants. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga doesn't pretend to be
A hot
good looking.
lady.
She's just like always a crone.
Straight up hag.
She's always
She's
angry
a-
grandma
Yeah.
that will come beat her daughter's asses if they don't cooperate with her and leave every 100 years. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off for a second.
One Jodwicca
Okay.
gives you a call by
Sorry.
message and is like, "Hello, someone has run off. We're looking for a fugitive. Find her, and we will reward you."
Yeah, I feel like ADs would have gotten a call from any Jodwicca ever and been like, fuck off. You're not allowed in my house. Ever. This was almost called Fuck Baba Yaga land.
And when the fugitive is found, would you have just ignored that quest? Because there's now a location on the map for you to visit to see the new.
No, I would have gone, because it's a location. And probably not
and
even
then
realize.
and then when you visit that person and they say that they're also a Jodwicca, a sister of the Jodwicca that gave you that quest, then what would you do?
Why are they running? Why? Context. Because technically ADs
because-
herself was a Jodwicca that ran away.
It's it's just a power play essentially.
She was just trying to murder her for power.
Yeah, she's trying to murder her for her power and stuff. And this other Jodwicca, and if you just send an envoy saying that I'm dead, I'll be able to sneak up on my sister, kill her, and take her land, and then I'll owe you one. So what would you do then?
ADs would just be like, get out! Leave my
I guess you just
land!
go with the lesser of the two evils. Whichever one you like more.
IDs would not get mixed up in witch drama. Her entire childhood was getting mixed up in witch drama.
So would you just kill this one?
Just kill them both.
Either
just-
kill or just be like, get out. Don't talk to me ever again.
Okay.
So anyway,
That's pretty much how the quest goes.
is there new work for me?
Now, if it isn't the hero of the Farmer's Code.
Damn right I'm a hero.
The curious story turned out to be true. Hafner really did poison his cows. The stable boy saw him do it, but was too afraid to report it. So, in case you really do care, Curious will make it back into business, thanks to you. Anyway,
And he will not be
concerning
punished
your
for the
question.
mushrooms.
Yes, there is more to do. Uncomplicated work, good pay. Interested?
Count me in. What do you need me to do?
Well, it's simple. At the moment, there's a caravan on its way to Ark, carrying Duneville fruit and peaceweed. I need you to deliver a message to the caravan's leader, Rhodos. Then report back to me. That's it.
What's this message about?
That Scarrig men wear no underclothes when they venture into battle. I want you to deliver the message, not ponder on its contents. Understood?
Fine then. Where do I find this caravan?
Well, that's up to you to find out. They should be on the Penny Road by now. Just a couple of days' ride from Ark. Just follow the road, and you'll find them eventually. Good luck.
So should we absolutely read the letter or no? This also isn't a picking point, but I actually don't really care. Do you want to read the letter?
Sure.
Okay, I got one short.
Let's do it for the lore.
You want to get involved in this probably dank stuff?
Sense motive. Anyway, we'll go in.
You all want to read the letter?
Involved in the drama.
Okay, we'll read the letter then, after I port out to the harbor point, because that's where I want to run from, because that's the shortest point to that caravan. It's really short, and then there's something there. Hi, Kit.
I'm sorry, my bullshit meter is going off, so yeah, there's some suspicious activity going on.
There's like, I don't trust this letter. What the fuck is this you gave me? What's this mail? Okay. Where's the sign? Right here. Here's the sign. Let me out. Let me go to the harbor. Thank you. So I can only have to deal with the run loading screen instead of two. But yeah, no, Jadwiga drama would be like, get out of my land, you know? For that character, she'd be like, no, just no. I ditched my shitty mother and my terrifying grandmother for a reason. Okay, I'll make a hard save actually before, just in case. And we'll whip out that letter. Where are ya? Letter to the caravan. Whoops. Oh, I don't care that much. It'll fix itself. Come on, open. Let's read the message. Like we're not supposed to. Wrote us, I understand your concern. However, we both know that the bronze-skinned will stop at nothing. It is safer this way, and don't forget, Malthus protects the path-abiding ones just as he punishes the corrupted ones. I await you in Ark. Daloran, Guildmaster.
Hang on, go back to the previous page.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, it's misspelled. Daloran, Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. So, looks like there's something going on with some bronze-skinned people. Also, it sounds really racist. Fuck you.
Madame? Yeah, which probably sets the tone for this guild master of the Golden Sickles.
That he's like, he's racist.
We're gonna be meeting, I guess, sometime.
Pretty soon. Pretty damn soon.
Pretty soon.
Yep. Now that's who he is Mail Daloran. Yes. He is a rich nobleman.
Ahoy.
You said it, lady.
Ahoy.
Oh boy.
No, she said
I can't
ahoy.
wait. See this racist motherfucker.
Oh boy.
I should stop dropping the F-bomb. I think this is going on YouTube.
It is going on YouTube, but I have dropped so many shits at this point.
Fudge.
As long as you're not saying the cat name ever again, we're fine.
Yeah, no
Which you
Steal Crab's name
that
for his
one
cat.
time. And I was like, oh, I have to go bleep that out now. That one time that we all went, no!
It's like, I'm not saying it, I'm just saying...
Exactly.
He had a cat, and he was such a racist piece of shit. This is what he named it. And you're like, no!
Don't say the actual name, just look it up on your own. And read it to yourself. Oops, I forgot you people are up here. People? You're not people. You're just rude.
I was about to say, what do you mean, you people?
Listen, I'm confused.
Dumb bitches.
Yeah, I have
Getting
really...
stronger.
It's really powerful. Jax isn't here, so I have to bear the weight of the dumb bitch disease on my own.
I was about to say, V, I will not say that out loud, no.
What did V say? Did V essentially say the same thing?
He said the name.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, don't say the name. Please do not say the name. Thank God V
That's
can't
what I was
talk.
saying. I will not. I will not. No.
Anyway, I don't think YouTube cares as long as you don't swear in the first few minutes.
A little late for that.
Wow, okay, I lagged there for a second, so I could not see where these people were. I also can't run down too far, because otherwise I'm gonna hit the caravan. And if I hit the caravan, it's gonna be a really big problem right now.
No.
Oh,
Okay, where's my... I have potions. I don't want the dog potions. Yeah, I just want the healing potions.
Gonna go there.
No, I'm not gonna go bear on these people. There's a specific reason why I said that like that, too. Not these. But there are people I'm about to go bear. It's more convenient. So, here's the caravan ahead, and, they don't look like a caravan. It's like a lot of dead bodies.
Alex!
brass.
And a bunch of two very angry people. We'll just leave the wolf flat on its own. Ow! Come on, turn. There we go.
Bears! This immediately got mauled.
Come here. Come here, Alex. Yeah, you teleport away, you fucking coward. Run.
You're in very big trouble, little man.
Yeah, run away. Run away.
You better run.
Anyway, here's the Rodas guy. He is definitely dead. We're gonna take his locket and take it back with us.
Golden Sickle.
Yeah.
Bear! Bears!
The demon bear is here. No, really, this thing is fucking scary to look at. It's like, whoops. It's just horrifying. Also runs fairly quickly, so we'll just run back to Ark like this. I think I have Mimicry too, so it should not turn me back until it wears off, or I tell it to turn me back, which I'll do once we go inside the walls. Or once we get up to the sickle itself, I guess. Because normally, if you do not have the Mimicry perk, trait, whatever, the game's like, fuck you, and automatically turns you back when you get in city bounds. It's like, you can't be this as long as you're among people. You have to be a person. Hello, I am a normal person. Don't mind me.
Man without a goal is like a ship without a rudder.
Don't mind me, Arkard. I am a normal woman.
Yes?
Well, I just have a bad hair day.
Are you Sir Barrington?
Walk blessed.
They're just like Lady Barrington. You're like, oh. Oh. And turn back. Come on, flip back. There we go. And then it automatically actually does the nice thing of it puts my clothes back on me, thank God. It's just doing it slowly because I'm a little chunk. There we go.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it puts my stuff back on me for me. I will have a piece of armor later on that won't, it for some reason doesn't get red like that slot, but it's fine. I can just have it hotkeyed up.
It's like you get surrounded by shadowy magical energy and your clothes change like a Sailor Scout.
Yeah!
It's like your magical
really...
girl transformation.
Technically, she's now a super dark magical girl. Isn't there that one that is actually like the transformation is either it turns into like a really buff man or turns into an animal of some sort? I can't remember. But that's exactly how she does it.
Buff man transformation, go.
You become the demon bear. Yes, hello. Hello, cat.
Yes?
She's staring at me. She's gonna try to jump up here, and I'm like,
Walk
no,
west.
you're not welcome up here right now. Because I don't want to risk you clawing my hands, because you want attention. So, two big problems. Penny pouches, dude. We have a dead body, and I might have read your letter.
This wasn't a simple errand at all.
Yes?
The caravan was ambushed, everybody's dead.
I beg your pardon?
They made it in a clearing near the desert, and it seems two people took out the entire caravan.
Wait. Again, from the beginning.
Oh my god, are you stupid?
By the righteous path. That I mean, the guildmaster must learn this at once.
It's quite stupid.
And wait, what did you say these
Oh, quite
assassins look like?
They were veiled, and they didn't speak in all, some language I've never heard before.
Huh. Was their armor all black? And did they speak a language that sounded like gibberish to you?
That's what I just said, yes!
By mouth.
You literally just repeated my
This is worse
words.
than I expected.
Are you a parrot? Who are these petrified?
The hired killers, the best of their kind. Have you never heard of them?
Yeah.
Apparently their temple, as they call it, or their headquarters, is on a small island called Milea, a deserted city. But now is not the time for history lessons. Whoever has enough money to hire the petrified is dangerous. Very dangerous.
But you expected something to happen, didn't you? This wasn't an ordinary caravan, tell me the truth.
I don't like your tone. But if your life depends on it, no, it wasn't. And yes, I was afraid something might happen, but nothing like this.
I don't like the fact
The entire caravan murdered.
Yep.
Exactly.
The seven, this is bad.
And what now?
As I said, Guildmaster Deloran needs to learn about this.
I don't really like your sass, newcomer, but here you go.
The Rhodas, the caravan leader, had this amulet on him. It looked valuable.
Rhodos' amulet. Oh, by Malphus. Deloran will not like this. Give it to me. The Guildmaster will want to have it. Give me back that letter. Well, we have to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
What, so nobody knows your guild leader is blatantly racist? Also, I don't know why, he can't tell you read it, but for some reason your character's like, I'm gonna confess to the fact I read this letter. And you're like, what? Dumb bitch disease hit you. So here, sorry, I had to read it.
Okay, but Quacka,
had to do
listen, your
what?
your character is really not the sharpest
righteous
tool in the
path.
shed
If
here.
the circumstances
You've
were any
literally had
different,
scumbag
this would have been the
disease
last
written all
job
over
you've
her
ever
throughout
done
the
for us.
entire course of the game.
Here,
That's
take
true.
this. It's a
It's looking
paycheck.
kind of
That's
dominant.
extremely insightful, Mayor.
Now, excuse me.
Yeah.
Listen, it gets worse, Mare. There's something else later on that I'm just like, oh god, why did you do this?
It's not going to be pleasant.
I'm like, why are you not that perceptive? Anyway, he gave me a paycheck, so let's go to the bank and talk to the bank man. We know the bank man
Also,
very well. We have a lot of money in the bank.
With the continuing of lyric reference there, David. Also, thank you, Uni.
Okay, let's go to the bank. And after the bank, things happen.
I will say one of the worst offenses that your character has when it comes to dumb bitch disease is the fact that, yeah, because you haven't heard from Jespar in a while, your character decides, oh, I'm gonna read through all of...
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go through your mail. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna go through your mail. They don't open the mail, they just open the piece of mail that falls out. And they're like, huh. I'm gonna go follow this. And you're like, wow, that's kind of intrusive. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, like I'm sure he'll understand. Oh what? Oh no, I was.
I mean, he does. He's very
one that just
understanding
happened to
about
fall
it. He does not get mad at you for going and doing that. He's more upset that's like, yeah, why are you accusing my sister of doing this specifically? The fuck is your problem about that?
To be fair, I think I would be honestly a little bit more worried about, you know, my family members being accused of shit as opposed to someone looking through my mail.
I'd be mad over both.
Priorities, man.
Yeah, I'd be mad over it all.
Blessed, my dame.
And
Like, what is wrong with you? Do you stalk?
It's like, a little. Yeah. I was worried. It's like, that's not a reason to do that. I have a paycheck from Mendel's penny pouches. He said I could hand it in here.
Penny pouches? So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he?
I'm a girl.
Show me. Yes, this
Are
looks
you
solid
blind?
indeed. Here is your money.
To be honest, given the fact that Dara kind of made him rip out his hair and go, "Pets do not make mistakes," in her free time, I feel like she earns the being called the wrong. Probably has a very shitty relationship with that banker. It's just all smiles through gritted teeth.
Greetings.
Anyway, let's go back to Penny Pouches and see if he's got anything new for us. He always has something new.
Also, nice wedding there. You need in the chat. The Bark Dotherhood. Did I pronounce that right? Dotherhood.
They're the Bark Drotherhood.
Bark Drotherhood. The Bark Drotherhood.
That joke earlier. I was trying to figure out the right mention.
By the way,
what?
Next time we finally get away from the Veil, remind me to have Kaiden started in a Medusa called the Petrified.
It's not. It's a cool name.
Now, if it isn't the
Yeah,
hero
I kinda like
of
it.
the hour.
Sorry, it
I
fucking
mean, it's
cuts
so
off
dark,
part of his dialogue.
but
Also, it cuts off part of his dialogue. Apparently, Mel DeLorean heard about the shit she pulled with those mercenaries and wants to see her. But it cuts off that part of the dialogue for some reason. Anyway, who exactly is Mel DeLorean? I've not read that name. I heard that name. You know.
Oh, you did? I'm impressed. Particularly since he's the Grandmaster of this guild.
Impressivo.
I see. Where can I find him?
In the guild house, just on the other side of the street. Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Okay. Why so snappy, by the way?
If that's what snappy sounds like to you, maybe you should consider a change of profession. I heard the bathing house is still looking for harlots.
Oh, dang.
Fuck you! Look, if you have a problem with me, just tell me. Then we can resolve this. Probably outside in the back alley with me kicking your teeth in, but you know.
Oh, there is no problem. At least not a problem that needs resolving. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed by how you, without a moment's hesitation, used the tragic events at the caravan site for your own advantage.
What?
But I guess that's just how this world works. Business is business.
I really like this guy. He's kind of a judgy Jason.
Yeah, he is. What? How in blazes did I use anything that happened there to my own advantage?
Forget about it. You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I came back, I reported it, and I got my paycheck. It's not my fault it already got all over the guild. Maybe you should learn to shut your mouth.
Shut your whore mouth, Pennywise. Stop being a hater.
Why don't you go be a harlot in the bathing house?
Yeah, see how you like it. See if it works out to your advantage, motherfucker. Oh, sorry. That's it. You motherfudger.
You butt
No,
wipe.
no, you're fine.
Alright, let's go meet Male DeLorean. Mal DeLorean. Male. Like, you know, male. I was trying to make a joke here and I completely lost it already. Yes, excuse me, I've got to go across the road here.
I hear
Oh, hello.
bathing house. I need for more ugly people.
What? Are you saying my character's ugly or he's ugly?
He's ugly.
He's definitely ugly.
I feel like it would be. I feel like if that argument continued, he might say something like,
Just take a look around.
"Well, I hear the supermarket has need for people to reach high shelves." You tall whore.
You tall whore! That's a good one, actually.
It's not.
Oh, okay. I'll go take a seat. Excuse me. Sorry, sir. I'm in my seat. Please don't. I can't, turn around like an owl. Where are you? Oh, okay. There you are. He was waiting patiently. He was deciding if she could be patient. Hello.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Enderal, by my path Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
There was Stormblood. Well met.
Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that
Did
makes
you live like this?
pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden
This is an
Sickle
attic.
is more than just
Yeah.
a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector.
Ooh, big promotion. I've only just started in your guild. Doesn't a promotion like that take, a lot longer?
It does, but the circumstances are anything but ordinary.
Also, the quartermaster suspected as much. He really didn't seem very happy for me, though, to be honest. He told me to go be a whore in the bathing house.
That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mendelis was young and full of ideals. But his behavior these days continues to remind me that those times are long past. I suppose he thinks your promotion is unfair to the other recruits. But you're fit for the task. Even he should see that.
Did he tell you to be a whore in the bathing house once, too?
So what is it that you have against the bronze-skinned people?
Yeah, also, why are you racist? One question, is this the Golden Guild House of the Sickle? I imagine it would be different. You live in an attic, as one of the voices in my head said.
With floors made of marble and statues of gold? This is not a brothel for nobles. It's a place of work. And in my experience, that kind of nonsense does one thing above all else. Distract.
I'm gonna point something out. You don't have any windows, which means you gotta use candles to write, which means you're wasting money.
Yeah, you really are. Anyway, what exactly does that mean? Serve as a protector, by the way?
The same as working for the trading post. Only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands. You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle, and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that.
But what if one of your members really, really evil, or let's say racist?
Or told me to be a whore
take
in the
action
bathing
against them then?
Yeah, direct action. As in a stabbing. Anyway, okay, I'm interested.
Good. Can you read and write?
Yes.
Excellent. This
Can you,
contract
though?
contains what we
Yeah,
expect
she
from
can.
you in written form.
You don't read
Sign it,
books, remember?
and we can start.
She does.
No, she
Sometimes.
devours them.
Yeah, devour them. Anyway, we'll read his contract and then we give it back. Anyway. Here's the rules. Agreement between the Golden Sickle and, I guess, whatever, write your name here. I hereby pledge